Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life, but define yourself. This is Hannah, who traveled all along from my country, Iran, the city she was, to here, Canada, St. John's, 2 years ago. Back home, I was a girl who is praised by everybody. I was a girl who is perfect. I was a girl who always tried to be the best version of myself. But among all those praising, I always felt some blank part in my heart. I couldn't distinguish what is that or what are they. But I knew that I wanted to fill it in some days with something good, with something different. I wonder if any of you have the same feeling. You might in one way or another. It was a day I was going to a library, a place that I was working at the time here in St. John's. I went there and I was focusing on the project that they gave it to me. With my AirPods on, I was listening to music. I was really focused, but suddenly I heard a voice. So I stopped the music. I thought it might be a fight between my colleagues, but realized that no, it is a sound of laugh between my manager Leslie and Mr. Rob. You know what? I was wondered at. Can a woman laugh such loudly in a public place in front of a man? You might say, why I am saying that? Because in my country, it is not okay to laugh out loud in front of a man or in a public place. Nobody should hear your voice. So you might think that how are my feelings, the mixture feeling that I had at the moment. I felt very lively, very exciting, very energetic at the moment when I heard they were laughing. But deep inside me, I was so unhappy. I was so sad because I've never done that. I thought, oh, it is a very good feeling. It is a very good feeling in the atmosphere of the workplace. Why I can't do that? Why I couldn't do that back home? Why people told me it is not okay to laugh out loud? Because I, as a third person, feeling lively, energetic, I was really like to laugh with them. So honestly, my eyes filled with tears. I was totally crying and I was laughing at the moment because I thought, oh my God, I can do it here maybe. And I was sad because I didn't know how to laugh. Even back home, when it is a situation that I can laugh out loud between my girlfriends, which is okay. When I laughed loudly, people make fun of me because I make some voices, or which is not a laugh voice, which is something weird. So I always try to hide it. After all those feelings, happy and sad, I resumed doing the project. I was focusing on the project again, but couldn't be focused that much anymore because my mind was working. Was thinking, was busy on those perceptions. Finally, my day in library was ended, and I was going home. While I was going home, I scrolled down my photo gallery on my phone. It was a very sudden thing. Because I had that background about the event that happened that day, I figured out that, wow, there is a huge difference on the pictures that I took back home and the pictures that I took here. You know what? Do you know what is the difference? Back home, I was supposed to cover all parts of my body and my hair. But here, I didn't do it. And I am not doing it. Because it is my choice. It is my choice to wear or not to wear. To cover or not cover. But back home, it was a mandatory situation. And it was mandatory to wear a scarf to cover the parts of your body. And at that time, it was a protest back home. It was a women protest. When I was scrolling down the photos, and between them, my mind was just there back home with the women protest as well. Women protesting because of their freedom, because they want to have the same rights with men, comparison to men. And you can't believe how I felt, how my heart, my mind was with the women back home. You know why? Because this protest happening back home? Because a minority police killed those girls and women who are not covering their parts of body and hair properly. I couldn't imagine if I was there, I could be those girls. So I came home, and what a day it was for me. I opened a notebook that I had and wrote all the things that happened to me. I could be the girl back home and still have to follow all that rules. But I am here. My environment changed. The people who I am communicate with them change. So my mind changed. I think people, especially women, should have the right to choose. Those who want to cover, it's okay. Cover their body and hair. But those who do not want to, they need to have the choice. And women can laugh loudly. Women can laugh loudly. Again, I'm saying that because I wanted to resonate it. And women can choose what to wear. So I am here. I shared this story to you because that was a very deep feeling that I had on those situations. So it is a very nice code that people and women have it in my country, is that women, life, freedom. And I am ending this video with this quote because I feel it deeply. Hopefully, any woman in any parts of the world can choose what to be, what to wear, and can laugh loudly. Yeah? So that's all about my story. And again, I say, women, life, freedom.